I am Dr. Chandrika, practicing as an obstetrician and gynaecologist in Chirag Hospital, JP Nagar, second phase. If you become pregnant, you just go to your doctor whom you believe, and that doctor will confirm that you are pregnant. And after she confirms that you are pregnant, she will tell you what are all the things to do. One thing is what your lifestyle should be and what are the things to be done as a pregnant lady. The most important thing I would like to advise is folic acid is very important. Folic acid is the vitamin which has to be taken even before you plan for a pregnancy, because in all the research all over the world it was found that folic acid deficiency is going to give rise to some neurological defects, and by taking enough supplementation of this folic acid even before your conception and continuing that folic acid in the first early part of your pregnancy would always try to avoid those neurological problems, nervous system problems. This has been proved all over the world. So I would like to tell you to take folic acid, and other than that, the doctor will examine you. After confirming that you are pregnant, she will try to do what are all the blood tests that has to be done in pregnancy and what is the time that different scanning modes are needed. So that is one thing I would like to tell. And one more thing is, if you live healthy, that is what you eat, how you behave, means what is your physical activity. By doing all those things, you will remain more healthy, and that way you will face delivery also properly. So one more thing is, when you deliver also, if your body is healthy, you can go easily for a normal delivery, and there is no need to go unnecessarily for Cesarian section. As a normal human being, as a normal lady, all ladies are capable of taking the stress of labor, and you can deliver normally also, unless it is indicated by the doctor that there is some particular need for getting yourself done a Cesarian section. You need not opt for Cesarian section. Always it is better to go for normal delivery, and if it is not possible due to some medical indication, then only you can go for Cesarian section. Then after your delivery also, if you are healthy, you will have all the postpartum things also going on smoothly. One most important thing is having a full term pregnancy, that is you have to deliver the child at full term, that is at 40 weeks or 9 months proper. So that time your baby will be properly mature, so that it will not need to go to the NICU, and it will grow healthy and normally. And next thing is the mother should be healthy so that she will lactate nicely. So most important thing is food in that. You should take a healthy food, and you have to take plenty of liquids so that you will be able to produce enough amount of breast milk. And if you are producing breast milk, that is one of the greatest gift that you can give for your child. So you have to feed your baby with a own breast milk, because it will give, one thing is nutrition. Other than that, a mother will all have her innate immunity, and that immunity will be shifted to the baby through the breast milk. And as you are pregnant, you will be given particular vaccines, and the purpose of giving those vaccines is that you will carry that immunity for your child through your breast milk also. So one of the most important thing I would like to tell the ladies is to always opt for going for breast milk feeding for the child. And one more advantage of going for breast milk is that it is one of the best ways to avoid all the unnecessary obesity that you have put on in your pregnancy, because breastfeeding is also one good exercise for the delivered lady, so that she will come back to her normal physique. And for the baby, it has definitely got the advantages that it will get all a good nourishment as also immunity. And one more thing, advantage of breast milk is, when you are going somewhere, there is no need to have extra hassles of packing the things that you take to give top feeds. So if you are having breastfeeding, it is most easiest way of feeding when you are doing journeys and all those things. So there is no hassle of cleaning the bottle, sterilizing the bottle, all those things will be avoided. So be healthy so that you will have enough breast milk, and you feed your baby for the proper amount of days that it needs to be breastfed. So that is one thing about the childbearing age. And even after delivery also, if you have delivered normally, you will be fit enough, and you can go immediately for doing your exercises, so that you will reduce your unnecessary weight that you have put on in pregnancy, and you will look more smarter and more better. So because if you have delivered normally, you will be open to go for all types of exercises. No need for hesitation whether I can do this, I can do that. All those things will not be there if you have delivered normally. So that is also one advantage of delivering normally. And after cesarean also, there is no need to take unnecessary bed rest, because if by taking bed rest too long, then you will 100% will end in obesity, and that will be very, very difficult to reduce after you finish your pregnancy. So always it is better to be healthy by being active, taking proper food and nutrition, and also being physically very active. So one general thing I would like to tell is, when you are able to sit, you try to walk. When you are able to walk, you have to run. That should be your nature. Means you have to always try to do more than what you can. and that way you can be more physically active, and by being more physically active you will be more healthy, and always you will be able to avoid so many diseases.